All right, so the journey continues on the tour. However, tonight I came down to check on my emails at the village office, and the Surama Village is preparing for the Hamrinian Heritage, which is the cassava festival. Mr. Gary Sway, top guide, and one of the counselors in the village. So I just want him to tell you guys what will be happening at the cassava festival.
All right. Well, it's the washdown actually we're having for this the ending of September month, which we usually have the heritage washdown, but this year we thought about actually having the cassava festival, hosting the first ever cassava festival in the region.
Okay.
Because we thought of cassava as being our staple. We thought that it means a lot to us, especially during this COVID time.
Yeah.
This is the food that we've survived on during this time, and over the years we actually thought of having cassava being the plant that represents us as indigenous people, because since in the beginning we were able to survive on this plant, and we have so many different byproducts that we get from this plant, that there is no other plant in this country that actually gives that different those varieties of different byproducts. So we thought that in the future we would like to have it as a national plant that represent us, because like I said, that's our staple, and that's what we've been surviving on. So we thought to actually have that this year. It was an idea that was put forward for some years now, but it was never really materialized. And now we thought of actually hosting it here. We will be having cultural shows. We'd have the display of the different byproducts, and then meshing that with some of the indigenous competitions, so archery, cotton spinning, cassava grating. So it's meshing the cassava festival with the indigenous culture and all that.
Right. So I actually got a chance to see some of the youngsters practicing. So it looks like it's going to be lots of fun. Unfortunately, I will be leaving here tomorrow. We're continuing to Cayman House Lodge, myself, Tim, and Steve. So we will be missing this celebration, but nevertheless, it was nice to come here and see the boys and girls practicing.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. I know that you're leaving tomorrow and you're missing it out, but I'm happy that you came actually and to witness the practice.
I actually was on my way back to the lodge, and I meet Till by the nursery school, and I say, let me come and see what's going on. So it was nice to come and see everybody practicing together, everybody cooperating, and it looks like it's gonna be a blast. So hopefully one day I get to come and see the next cassava festival. So this is where I will sign out for now. Hope you enjoy the clips and everything. See you at Cayman House Lodge. Tomorrow morning we're expected to go search for the isolated creek, and then we'll slowly make our way to Cayman House Lodge, which is on the Rupununi River. Hey guys, it's our final morning here in Surama, at the Surama Lodge. Just to show you the cabins in the background. That's two of the cabins. They have about 8 rooms here. These cabins behind me can accommodate 2 to 3 persons. If you're coming with a family, there's 3 beds in there. And then of course, you're traveling as a couple. There's enough room in there to facilitate whatever room preference you want, whether it be a single, double, or triple. And then way down in the back here, That building has another 4 single rooms. And then the large building you see is under construction. That is the main dining area. So that's going to be really, really nice. The way how it's built, most likely you'll be using the top of the roof, so going up with a step, so you can get a bird's eye view of the surrounding. Look at this. You wake up to the beauty of Guyana. This is so beautiful. The mountains in the background, the Pacarama Mountains, which goes all the way into Brazil. And this morning just looks so beautiful. The sun is up, birds are singing, lots of birds are singing. And you know, we just had an awesome 2 nights here. Let me show you a little bit more. By the way, the lodge here is 100% solar. So as at the lodge, all of the lodges are, you know, sort of going away from, you know, having a generator that, you know, when you put it on at night, it's making a lot of noise, and you know, you can't really get to hear the songs of the forest. You know, the Guyanan red howler monkeys, they most commonly be calling during the night. So you know, it's just nice to have the quiet, get away from the city, and you're out here in the middle of the wilderness and enjoying the songs of the forest, you know, the owls, the monkeys and so forth calling during the night. Yeah, they also have a little farm area here where they would, you know, get fruits and some vegetables. So they try to be as self-sufficient as possible, and you know, that way people that are, you know, planting fruits and vegetables in the farm, they bring it to the lodge and they sell it, so they earn some income indirectly. The staff here is on a rotation system, so you have, you know, if you, let's say for example, you come here in January when you're doing a revisit in February, most times you'll come and you'll meet different staff. So whoever you meet in January, most likely you will not meet them here in February. So they have a rotation system. One set of staff will work for a month, and then the other set will come on afterwards. And that ties in perfectly with their, you know, lifestyle. Whenever they're working here, they're here, and the others will be in their farm doing whatever. And then when they come on, it gives the other staff an opportunity to go do the same as well. So today we are heading to Cayman House Lodge, that is south of here. It's a little way away. Should take us about 4 hours, including birding. So we'll be stopping along the road in the savannah looking for birds, and then we get to Cayman House. Do a little bit of activity here, short birding activity surrounding the lodge there. I'll show you once we get there, and then the next day we do some stuff in the savannah and then on the Rupununi River. So yeah, the journey continues.